Finally, I got it all. I can finally build this stupid ass forge. I can finally place down all the blocks. I I got it all. You know, now that I think about it, I should have probably waited until after the intro. So yeah, off screen, I have been fixing up the materials for this gosh darn forge. And I finally got it. I got everything for tier 1, and we have everything for tier 2. However, we still have to fix up a few more things that I did not actually prepare for. But I have the pieces, so I'm just going to fix those up right now. So first thing first, we need this thing, an arcane crystal obelisk, because we need something called Auriel, and the only way to get it is through these obelisks. So I'm gonna make 2 of these. Super cheap recipes, by the way. Definitely not very expensive. I totally didn't make a plant over there that can generate meteorium ingots, so I don't have to always craft this recipe. I totally didn't explore about, oh, I don't know, 5,000 blocks away from me just to find some forest with a specific type of flower, which I then grinded so hard to just, get that one specific item. Just, normal stuff. Definitely didn't grind all of that, and totally didn't make the diamond version of the arch armor. I totally wouldn't. Okay, I might have done it. But hey, it's a good addition. I totally needed him. So far, we've got the forge. We're still missing the pedestals, which I can probably make in like a very quick time. We got this armor, which is in a tier 2 state, as you can probably see in the description. And I got some plans. Kind of. Let's just start off with getting the pedestals. These bad boys. Which honestly, not the hardest recipe. It's just annoying. So let's go ahead and just explain quickly how to do most of this stuff. So we need 6 pedestals. That means 6 of these dark stone pillars. We need a lot of slabs, which we can only craft. We can't actually use the stone thingy. Luckily for me, actually I already have a few, but that's not going to be enough. We also need diorium ingots. So put 2 like so. Surround this to obtain this. This is what you use to make most of the stuff. So yeah. So we'll make 6 of these, because for now we only really need 6. Later on we're gonna get 2 more pedestals so we can actually upgrade it. In fact, we can technically make this upgrade right now. That is totally what I'm going to actually do, so yeah, making everything. Yeah, it's a super easy recipe. You never really have to worry about the main stuff. Let's put all of this in here. Darkstone pedestals. We'll grab an enchanted soul, not an enhanced soul. Grab 10 of these. And I think that should be enough for now. So let's see. We got damage outer line. To get to level 2 forge. The 10 souls. 500. That should be fine. We'll put this in to get our maximum souls. The higher we upgrade the Hypophios forge, the more we can get from it. Like, the more capacity on things. How much experience did I need now again? 0. Oh, but we need blood. Ah, boy. It's already becoming one huge loop. Luckily for me, I actually do know how to do some of the stuff. Now that I think about it, I don't think I have fixed. Ah, god damn it. It's always something I miss. Always something. Well, today's focus is not the Hypophios Forge. I'm actually gonna bit by bit do the forge. So whilst I'm looking for the runes, yeah, okay, we do have runes, thankfully. We are going to look into some other stuff. As I said last episode, I was actually going to work with the Immersive Engineering mod. And as you can see, here are the two forges that we're going to work with mostly. We only really need this stuff now, but it's all going to change as we move on. But for the time being, allow me to just focus real quickly on this stuff. I need to get a sword. I think it's you. Is it? No, it's not you. I don't need dark matter to make this. Is it a dagger? It can't be that, can it? Fuck, now I gotta check the wiki. Man. Well, whilst I look through the wiki, I can actually explain how I did get the phantom membrane. So, I don't know if this is like a Valhelsia exclusive thing, but I had to get this fragment at day 5. At day 5, clear sky, and the phantoms didn't even spawn depending on how many days has passed. They just kind of randomly spawned. Really weird how that worked. But I was lucky enough to get like a bunch of phantom spawn. Like in between that time and now, I've just been trying to like farm blazes, farm phantoms, so I could at least get to the point where I can use the crap. Alright, so the test tube doesn't say. Oh no, it does say. It stores blood from entities killed with a mystical dagger. So it is the mystical dagger. Ain't that just a son of a bitch? Well, since it is the mystical dagger, we might as well look into the recipes. So dark rune needs... Uh-huh. An obsidian ingot. How do you get the obsidian ingot? Obsidian with iron. Put some iron in there. Alright. What about the dark matter? Really? That's it? I guess it's not a hard recipe. It's just annoying. Just need some runes. And then make the corrupted dust. I have nether warts. I have blaze powder. And... oh well, I guess I don't have ender pearl fragments. But I should have ender pearls. Yeah, I have an ender pearl here. So it should be fine. Are there any monsters outside? Actually, who am I kidding? Let's look. Oh. Yeah, maybe I should take care of this after the night. I don't want to sleep because there could be a chance where more phantoms would spawn, and I still need phantoms to make more of this dust. So I think I'll just stay inside for the time being until that regenerates. Then I'll fix up the... actually, maybe I could lure some things onto the platform because it didn't say you have to use the test tube. So like, as long as we kill things on the platform. I don't remember if you had to kill them with something specific. Hey, I got all this power. Come close. There you go. Man, I hate how fast this skeleton is. There we go. Let's see. Did you get any blood? Oh, we actually got a lot. Yeah, I guess that's a trick. Just lure the enemies in here and kill them until I get up to 6,000. That's my best bet. Because the aura line, or real, not aura line. I might just call it aura line. Or just arcane. Arcane would be way more easier. Yeah, I'll call it arcane. But the arcane is going to slowly regenerate either way. And the only way we can speed that process up is by getting the splash bottles that I've found before. And I have no idea where they are now. I guess I could go grab it right now. But I think I'm gonna wait around and see if I can lure more monsters into this. Like this zombie. Come here, little zombie. I promise you, this won't hurt a single bit. Oh, There's a phantom. See what I mean? It's very random how the phantoms work. Where you at? Come here. Oh, hello friend. Would you like to come close? Where's the phantom? Just get close. Come on. Promise you it won't hurt. Only tickle. Do you have to go from there? I'm not breaking those blocks, by the way. Okay, maybe I am. Oh, hello, spider. Okay, I'm killing you. Now, I need your drops anyway. So how close do you have to be for this to actually count? Oh, that's a lot of phantoms. That was maybe it was me just fucking up the spawn. Come at me. Would that kill? Yeah, see, look, they barely fucking spawn at all. But hey, at least I got a phantom membrane. Come on. Nope, I did shoot you. See? Okay, yeah, that's going to take a while. Maybe I could do some sacrifices later. But I think I'm actually gonna spend my time and... yeah, okay. Yeah, you come here. I need the blood. But I need to also know how it works. You come here. You have 3240. And if I hit you once, how much do you get? Oh, you do get per hit. Come at me. Shy boy. Are you stuck? Guess you were shy. Alright, so I know most of the chest actually spawns some splash bottles. And I'm pretty sure I left most of them behind. That alone could just help us out with a huge chunk of the aura. Or the arcane. Man, I'm already forgetting the name that I gave it. Okay, yeah, I have nothing in here. I have not brought any of it at all. Probably because I was assuming I would grab it later. Which is totally a fine thing. I'll just grab some right now. Alright, here should be the first one. The one that's the closest that I actually still remember. And it only had one. I remember more. Oh well. Right in here. There's another one. I think I can... Yeah, I can leave that for later. Alright, let's see how much aura lime one will give. So we have 429. Drop that in. It gives it okay, okay considerable amount. It's not much, but it's enough. Alright, so let's just bring back to here. The Immersive Engineer. Why did I start this early? You might be wondering. Well, we are going to need this thing called the creosote oil. And the creosote oil is important for pretty much the whole mod. Most of the stuff is crafted with creosote oil. So, we are actually going to start off with that specifically. So I actually got this basic flute tank from the mechanism mod, which can hold up to 32 buckets unupgraded. It's a super cheap recipe, iron and redstone, so I can make a lot of those. But a lot of those will not be enough because we also need trees. And I actually did prepare for this because we can make a fell spell. tree. Uh, yeah, let's just call it tree. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, okay, that's beautiful. We're going to need this. So to quickly explain the creosote, if we take wood, we put it around like this, and then I put the creosote oil in the middle, and I craft it, I'll oil up the thing, and it will be called treated wood planks. And then, with a full inventory, pun intended, I guess, but we won't need a lot of this creosote oil. By the way, I have two. Oh, this one has oil. Oh, I completely forgot about the oil one. Guess I'll just place you up. No, why are you in bucket mode? Yeah, these things have bucket mode. That's a pretty cool feature. But I'll put this back into here to fill it back up. And this can run once again. This block of coal coke gonna be important for something else, which I'm going to work on in just a moment. But let's start off by treating off some more wood planks. Right? Just gonna make a few stacks. That should be enough, right? To start off with immersive engineering, we can start off by making the, if I remember correctly, the workbench, which we'll have to make a crafting bench for it first. Not really an expensive recipe. I just need some treated sticks and some treated planks. Put it like this, and there we go. So for the workbench, be it iron, some of this stuff. Yeah, I guess I could do this. It's not really hard recipes. Hardest part of this is to assemble everything. But like that shit's going to become easier and easier the further we get into this game. And I say that because there's going to be like ME systems and everything. But I'm speaking too soon. But now let's just focus on simple stuff. Like this workbench. And so I'll just place it, oh, I don't know. I guess I'll place it outside. So what do you do with this thing? Well, if we had a blueprint, we would simply put it in here. And what that would do is that would simplify most of the recipes. I say most because in some occasions you could just craft the item yourself without needing most of this stuff. Where am I going with this? Well, let's take an example. How about, let's see. The one important thing in this mod would be the thing that helps you grow stuff. You know, automate farming, which would make having a farm just not needed at all. Wow, I can't even find the item. I don't remember the item name either. Here it is, the garden cloth. To make the garden cloth, you have to make an light bulb and whatever this iron mechanical component is. Normally, this recipe is kind of expensive because you need to get the iron plate or sheet because they've actually allowed this with a copper. Or you could alternatively go to the engineer's workbench and get specifically this one blueprint and half the cost. Iron plate is pretty expensive unless you're using the create version, but they probably have disabled the create version, so you're stuck with this recipe. Or maybe not. I need to look into that. Accident click the same item again. We have Immersive Engineering. Yeah, right. So you have to spend like a bit of resources to make some of them. Okay, but what about the sheet one? The sheet one doesn't really need energy. Boom. Oh, they disabled that one. Yeah, they disabled it. So you basically take a hammer and you create this. So like you can save on a bit of resources by using some of this stuff. And they're really not expensive to make. Oh, and it's nighttime already. The second item we're going to make is power. Now, power is not something we could just create. We're going to need to make some kind of way to produce it. Now, I have an alternative source that is inside this chest, but I'm going to save that for, I guess, another time. We're going to use Immersive Engineer's own laws and logic when it comes to producing energy for the time being. Why? Because I can. There really is no reason for this. I'm just going to work with the mod. Whenever it comes when I have to change the energy to something else, I'll do that. But for the time being, this will have to do. So, we can start off by finding the one specific item, because I cannot for the love of God find it. The one thing we need is the windmill. Pretty much in here. Well, I guess we could choose between things because we have multiple ways to make power. One of them is the windmill. However, we could upgrade it and use a water mill instead. But I think they have a thermal one. Yeah, they do have a thermal one. The thermal electric generator. How would I make this? Steel, constant, and copper coil. Well, the constant might be an issue. I don't think I have found nickel. Let's check. Yeah, I don't see any nickel in sight. So the thermal generator is off. Yeah, thermal generator is off. So we'll just have to use either water or wind. And I think I'm going to stick with water. Okay, yeah, this thing needs a bit of steel. So let's take these three. Let's check our surroundings. Grab this. Because we need a high burn time for this to work splendidly. We'll actually break this down into smaller pieces. And let's do that. And this will take a small while to make. 60 seconds to be precise. And make some slag. We'll do something else with the slag, but for the time being, let's focus on this. Oh, enemies! Where are you? Remember the first few episodes, how much I struggled with that. Specifically episode 1. Oh, it's a creeper. Man, I gotta be careful of that. If that thing blows in my forge, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, I didn't work on all this for nothing. Oh, and there's an Enderman. Should I even try? Answers, no, I shouldn't. Ouch. Come on, just a bit more closer. You know, at least this part of the AI is stupid. There we go. Why is there two end? You know what? Fine. I hope these things work. Oh, they do. I don't know. Get over here. Perfect, perfect. Very stupid skeleton. Oh, hey, look, a lost soul. Perfect. Alright, now that we have all the blood and this ugly ass structure, which I'm gonna have to break. It's a lot of arrows. I don't have to worry about that lost soul. Let us clear the inventory because we can't really work with a full inventory. Even though this is like the... It's not like the last... I'm going to have a full inventory for a while, aren't I? Man. Guess I'll have to start sorting a bit more better. Don't worry, I'll get better inventory space soon enough. Presumably I will. But let's get 4 of these, get all 8 pedestals, and we need spawn fragments. You know what, at this point he's asking for it. Come here. No, come here. There we go. And that's how you get the souls. Specifically the corrupt souls. Alright. Let's pick these up. Because we can do that. That's how you get the crystal obelisk. You craft them first and then you pick them up. So the way this forge works is to put something in this thing. Like if you check into the recipe, you'll see that it'll have slots here. Each one of these is a pedestal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's our 8 slots. Then what we'll do is we'll just place them according to how the crafting recipe looks. And if you have all the items needed, which we do, we need 6,000 blood, 10 souls, and 500 aureole, or arcane, as we are going to call it, hopefully. No XP is needed, so we don't have to worry about that. We just need to put an edelwood plank in the middle, and then we're almost done. So, allow me to get my edelwood plank, which I don't have. And we also need something like this. We need a blacksmith gavel head. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to. That's why I had clay in my inventory. Because I had to make that shit either way. Fair. Let me just get some real quickly. Alright. I got a bit more than what I needed. Let's go ahead and make the iron version. Because it's not much more different than literally all the other ones. So, eatable plank in the middle. We see the ring, and I'll just right click it until it's done. I think I have to right click it until it's done. No, I did not. I just wasted the hammer. I just had to right click it once. And over time this is going to craft the thing. But since we're not crafting anything, it's going to explode into the second forge. I'm not paid enough for this shit. Alright, now we just need tier 3, and that need the ore ingots. This time we need 50 souls, 1000 arcane. Still don't need any XP. And we need blood. Hang on a moment. Alright, so now that I'm back, I did that mistake. I guess I can't do any ritual with this, right? But I can still do the sound, so that's cool. I guess I'll just use this to mine for the time being, because this can apparently duplicate ore, which is a cool feature. So yeah, capacities upgrade, which is a super important thing. We can actually now make all the prisms, because the prisms need a tier 2 forge. The way this works is the tier 1 forge is pretty much useless apart from making this, which is completely new. Even though it's probably the most expensive recipe because it needs lodestone, and lodestone needs netherite. Why would I need to make this? I have no freaking idea. But we can make all the prisms. And yeah, they are all tier 2. Actually, no, never mind. You're a tier 3. You are a tier 2. the whirlwind one, tier 3. So pretty much tier 3 is where you go. And you also need this elementarium, which I think you find it in a chest in a village. So we're going to have to go village hunting. Now I need to know what the hell this mixture is. Oh, it's the thing that makes things magnetic. Yeah, no, that makes sense, I guess. So now we just have to get the tier 3. And I can make the tier 3. I just have to gather all the stuff. So I guess we can start off by feeding these souls. They're not going anywhere else. Now we just need to find 5 more corrupt souls and 4 pink souls, because they give, each one pink soul gives 10, whilst the reds give 1. That's going to take a long while. Alright, but since we now fucked that up, let's get back to the immersive engineering. Don't worry about forbidden arcanus, however you say it. I'm going to place the chest here, I'm going to place all the important stuff in here for this mod. And until the time comes, I will just let this be, and we'll work on the forge some other time. Possibly I'll make it ready for the next episode, but I guess I could remove 2 of these. Oh, of course, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. Yeah, okay. I'll just break these 2, because we're going to have to regenerate some aura line. And like I told you, this is the only way to do it. So yeah, every 1 second or 2. Let's get back to this. Alright, so as I explained, we're gonna make the garden cloth, and we're also going to make the water wheel. The Immersive Engineering water wheel. And for the water wheel, we need steel and water wheel segments. The water wheel segments are easy to make. In fact, I'm actually gonna make another crafting bench to show you the power of Immersive Engineering crafting bench. So real quickly, we'll just make this item. And the way the engineering crafting bench works is, I want to place this down over here. You have a small little inventory down here, which is really awesome. So this is, I think this is compatible with JI. If it's not, then it's super freaking depressing. But anyway, we're gonna need 16 sticks and 3, 4. And the best part about this is I could just leave it like that and it doesn't appear back in my inventory. So let's go ahead and grab the steel. We'll put the steel ingot in there, and boom, now we have a water wheel. Now, we can't just place this water wheel anywhere. For this to work, we need a kinetic engine. Which one is from the right mod? Here you are, the kinetic dynamo. And yeah, we're going to need to save a bit of our recipes. Start off by making this thing. Luckily for me, this is all just simple stuff. So we're going to need a blueprint. Fuck, I need sugarcane. Here we go. We are going to grab 3 lapis because we can make that into blue. And then 1 iron, 1 copper, and then blueprint. Here it is. We need 1 aluminum. Let's see if we can find some bauxite ore in here, because I think that's what gave aluminum. Right? Here's the bauxite. And I'll just halt this progress, I guess. You get 1 ingot. Or I guess I could do this. Here you are. Alright, perfect. We'll just place these items just the way they want me to. And there we go. That is the engineer's blueprint. I also might need to make this thing. Or this thing. Oh, we'll just have to see. But allow me to put this in. And I'll see you guys the next night. As I'm going to collect a bit of blood real quickly. Oh wait, no, I guess I'll see you the next day. I think I say this for everybody, but I think I'm not actually going to grab a lot of blood. I got a good blood thing going on with one of the backpack zombies that I got. Also, I'm pretty annoyed by the rain, because that's the usual. It's gotta rain once per episode. This time it didn't rain at the start of the episode, so that's the difference. But I guess we can go back to this. So yeah, blueprint, as you can see, we have access to all of these, and it's way more cheaper than making it usual. So let's go ahead and actually make some of these things. So we need 2 plates. There we go. And it uses a bit of durability, but that's totally fine, because we should probably be prepared for that at this point. Let's see how we doing. Here we good. Guess I can place the aluminium in here. We'll grab the copper. Don't worry, copper, it's going to be a lot more usage with you. Grab one of these. And that's one part done for the kinetic thing. Now we just need to make all of this. We have some twigs. Break those into pieces. So we can make this thing. And this thing will be important because we can break down copper with this. Not how you do it. Am I doing something wrong? No, this is how you're supposed to do it. Right? Oh. Of course they changed the recipe. No way, I clicked on the wrong thing. It's this thing. Okay, yeah, you make it into a plate first. There you go. See? I was doing something wrong. Plate, and then you make it into wire. Man, I remember getting much more wire. Do I just do the create version of this? No, I'm committed. We have a lot of copper, and it's also super easy to mine copper. Just remembered something, I'm actually gonna need a pump to pump out the water. Or, actually, do we have the sink? We not have the sink? No, we don't. Damn it. Okay, yeah, we do need a pump then. Man, I thought I was going to be able to cheese it. So basically, if I can just explain it in a nutshell, um, there's this mod called Cooking for Blockheads, and what that does, it makes cooking 10 times more easier than usual. So you would never have to worry about some of the natural stuff. But one thing you could do with that mod is you could connect it with a pipe and just suck out water from it. It was amazing. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the immersive engineering crap. I think, yeah, this is the fluid pump. A lot of iron flattening, like so. Put it into this crafting bench. Guess I could leave you in here with this. Free, free. I guess a free, and then 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'll bring 2 out because I'm gonna need a bit of copper. You know, didn't expect copper to be this useful. Then again, this is immersive engineering. So, make that into wires. That should be 8. And if I put it in together like this, no, not like that. Stick there, and like this. Without fucking it up. We get enough LV wire core. We're going to make more of that, but I'll just make enough for this thing. That's this. Then we just need redstone and iron. Yeah, should be. That's easy. And then placing the resources in here, like this. And we got ourselves a kinetic dynamo. And basically all we need for this is water, which is way more easier than the other things. So I think we can just break down these trees. I'll just do this and I place. Okay, yeah, I don't remember you being this big. I guess an update happened. Oh, that's fine. And then I get some water. I even have a bucket. Oh, I do. It's just filled with oil. Place the oil in there. It's fine. It's probably gonna be used for something else. That's gonna be a later episode. Maybe I'll have to get into mechanism next time. But if we pour some water over here. Yeah, there we go. It should start spinning with, I don't know how much energy that's making, but better be a lot. Alright, now we just have to make the points where it would transfer the energy. And that shouldn't even be hard to make. That's like, let's see. We need to make the LV core again, so that's another 4 like this, and then like this. Right, I don't have the sticks. Man, if only this thing had 2 crafting menus in it. You know what I'm saying? Craft multiple things at once. But no, we need... Oh man. I'll just write LV. There it is. It's relays and connectors. But what we need is the connector for now. Oh, what's this? Terracotta? Really? What does this mean? Also terracotta? Really? Ah, my god, that means I have to dig down. Why the hell do you need terracotta? It's not even necessary. We still need more copper, that's the thing. I guess I can prepare for the other thing. Yeah, the LV accumulator. And what the fuck is a bucket of redstone acid? Did they change the recipe? It's water and redstone in a bucket. That's what? I hope this is the energy capacitor. You know what? Better idea. If I write basic, here it is, the energy cube. This is, yeah, no, never mind. I can't make this either. What the fuck? Uh, Spin accept all types of steel. Oh wait, am I also making? Is it forged steel? Isn't this steel? Same steel as the other one? I'm gonna assume it is. But yeah, never mind. I'm not making this thing. This thing can hold 1,000,000 forge energy in comparison to the LV one. But I guess I'll use the LV one for now. Where is it? Here you are. LV accumulator. Treated wood planks. Lead plates? Guess I'm melting lead. Do I even have any more lead? Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, and I have to get a bucket of water. I can make some acid with this. You know, water and redstone equals acid. Then again, redstone is not really a real thing. It's all in your imagination. What else do I need? Iron? Yeah, I have everything for it. Alright, one more sleep. What do you mean? Can only sleep at night or during thunderstorm. It is night. Oh right, because it's not 8:30. I can't sleep earlier than usual, even though it looks like night. You know, I'm 4 episodes in, and I'm only now wondering if I actually have shaders. Technically it's enabled. Guess I'll turn on their shaders for the Valhelsia version. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. Alright, shaders on. And yeah, I guess the game is running fine. And it doesn't look half bad. Yeah, I can work with this. Yeah, shaders make so much more difference. Like, look at that. Beautiful. You can even see my own reflection. Look at me. It's me. Can you tell a difference? Actually, the shader looks beautiful. I didn't think the Valhelsia shader would look this beautiful, but that just looks like a ray of light. God damn. Anyway, flatten these down. Put this on the side. Put the ass in the middle. Put that all around. And that's pretty much the recipe for the battery. Couldn't sound more excited than that. Okay, so just to quickly explain connectors and relays, I'll actually make both of them. So connectors and then relays. So connectors are essentially what connects the things, and relays are what sends the thing. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized the water wheel is invisible. Oh, is this not compatible with... Okay, fine, I'll... For the time being, I won't have shaders. Disable that. There we go. Yeah, now I can see it. Ah, fuck, I'm too used to the shaders. Or does the game actually look different? I don't know. But what I do know is I can place this over here. Nope, that's the relay. I want the connector. If I put an accumulator over here with another connector, you can actually see if it has energy, not by shifting down. But as you can see, this actually gets energy. So, wire connector, like so, and now this thing actually has energy. After the advancement, it's gone. There we go. It can, yes, it's not a lot, but I think it's enough to make. I think it's at least enough to power. I think it's enough to power both the flute pump and the garden cough. I'm only making the prototype right now, but later on we'll make a better system once I also have better power and probably better cable management than whatever the hell this thing is, because this is fucking dangerous. Look at that. You can actually, the wire's exposed. It's actually awesome how it works, because you can actually take damage from the wire when touching it. Then again, this is logic. This is fucking logic. But yeah, um, let's see. So we can make the fluid pump over here. If I just make a quick spot, grab me bucket, let's cycle some more water so I can make it into battery acid. Because apparently water and redstone equals battery acid, not whatever other crap does. I should probably not complain at all, because this is a way more better recipe than normal. But hey, that's just me. The difference is gonna be none. Okay, yeah, something is different. I guess I'll have to solve that some other time. For now, the water wheel will have to be invisible. Like, oh, what's this thing blocking me? I don't know. No, I do know. It's fucking water wheel. Water looks more cooler this way too, so. But let's make our iron mechanism. We just need to plate that and we're pretty much done. Beautiful. So that's these three. We have the three plates already prepared. And I'll put this in the middle. Boom. Flute pump. Haha, funny joke. So I'm supposed to do the jokes, not you. And we'll connect. Oh, I can't? Oh, I guess that's what the relays are for. Hmm. Okay, no, I can fix this. So if I set up a little tower over here, I'll break this. Relay. Boop. No. Man, do I have to get the wire cutters? There we go. Okay. So, connect you to you, you to you, and a you to you. Do you still get power? Yes. Do you get power? Yes. Then, place one pipe over here. That's all we need for now. Because I'm going to make it place the garden cloth here. Okay, what does the garden cloth need? The bulb and the mechanic component. The bulb needs paper, glass, and copper. So 3 of those, 1 glass, and a copper ingot. And that'll make me 3 of these. It's pretty good. I'm actually gonna put enough for this recipe as well. 2 of these, and you. Boom and boom. Perfect. Now I just need to grab 4 more glass, which I could have done from the beginning. But who cares? Let's see. Should be able to make the garden cloth now. There we go. Put that there. Yeah, we just have to rotate it. I don't have the wrench, so I guess I'll just pick it up again and place it. There we go. Okay, now you should be able to have water from this thing, which for some reason doesn't want to pump. Do I have to do something else for the fluid pump? Okay, I was doing something wrong. So apparently I'm supposed to use the hammer to dedicate an input and output. Or at least fluid output over here. And then fluid input down there. And that should pick... No, it doesn't. I guess... Oh, wait, what? Now you want to work? Wait, hang on, I'm so confused. Why didn't you work before? I'm just not going to question that. But anyway. Guess I'll put the connector over here. Connect you into the relay. And then you'll get power as well. Oh wow, this is actually going to be an issue, isn't it? Why aren't you giving power? Because... Oh, because you have 2 sides and you have to worry about them. Of course. No, that it was totally obvious. That's fine. So you need 2 connectors for you. And I have it as both. I guess I'll work around with that. Well, I guess we can make a second relay down here and a connector. It's one thing I struggled with a lot before because I thought connectors were inputs and relays were outputs. I guess that's not the case. They're cheap to make either way. It's fucking clay. Wow, how hard it is to get clay. Well, actually, I'm about to exhaust the underground over here, so maybe it is about to get hard. Alright, perfect. So we found a way to actually give this thing power and give this thing water. So what was that for? That's what you might be wondering. But the thing with this thing is, with enough power and enough water, you can actually grow anything in here. And that's it. I don't really know how else to explain this. This is literally it. I can't really explain any further. You can grow pretty much anything in here. Like this is how we can automate most of the stuff without needing to make a big ass farm. So the reason why we're making the garden cloth is not because we can actually make something impressive with this. As a matter of fact, there is nothing impressive you can make with this. You can't even grow durium nuggets using the golden seeds that we have over there. That shit's fucking banned from this thing. What we're going to use with this is to actually automate some food. That that's literally all we can really do with this thing. Just yeah, it's a beginning. It's a good beginning. It's the only thing we really need garden cloth for. All we need to do is just get a better pump, get a better power source, and of course, more energy, I guess. Guess we can continue charging you. Okay, so we've completed this part of the immersive engineering. Now what? Now we're going to look into the more fun items because if we take one cobblestone, one stick, and make this into a lever, and then we find a book somewhere, like, I don't know, over here, put two of the books in here, so I can actually only use this thing. If we combine these two together, the book and the lever, we'll obtain the engineer's manual. Golly gee, what do we need the engineer's manual for this? Don't you already know about this mod? Yes, I do. However, there are things in this mod that takes a little longer than usual to get. And there's a reason why I'm explaining this. It is because we're going to need this to make even more power. So, I've already told you the three powers you can make. There was the thermal, the water wheel, and the windmill. Those are just the basics. There is a better one. There is actual diesel in this game, or in this mod. And diesel in here is actually quite powerful because, well, I guess it's not called diesel, but it definitely is something much more better than whatever the hell this stuff is. So, the machine I'm thinking of will be the... Wait, it's not here. It's an engine. Can't be in the simple machines. No. There it is, the diesel generator. And basically, you put some biodiesel in this thing, which has its own little process you have to go through. And in turn, after you make this baby, which, yes, this is a multi-block structure that is pretty much, if the game can show this to me, here. Come on, build the full thing. Okay, I guess I'll just have to use this. This here's the full block. You need 9 radiators in the back, 4 generators, 13 heavy engineer block, 1 redstone, 6 steel scaffolding, 5 fluid pipe. It's going to be a lot of crap you shove into this thing. And then once you're done, you right click the central generator with an engineer hammer, the one that's basically covered in red, and you get this machine that will be able to make 4096 flux per tick. And if you're wondering how much energy that is, well, alright, just to clarify this part of the video, I had a bit of wrong talking about some of the parts, but in here, the energy is converted 1:1 ratio since it's immersive flux to redstone flux. However, since everything gets converted to forge energy, it's all just the same. So technically speaking, by the amount of ticks that exist in this game, plus the fact that the diesel engine will be creating 4096 energy, this means that in 20 ticks, which means a second in Minecraft, is we have 81,920 forge energy per second, which is a pretty good value if I do say so myself. This is only a quick explanation of it, and of course it gets way more better considering the fact that it has a way more longer burn time, which is up to a 250 burn time. I don't know how burn time exactly works, but I know it's very good. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that right here. There's probably going to be a better explanation once I actually make the machine and show it to you guys. But yeah, back to the video. So like, if we do this correctly, we can make that. However, we still run into one issue, and that is we still need power. I could do this, like, here, hang on, maybe I could show you an example. If we grab a wheat seed, and then a dirt, I don't think we can make it into a farmland, and I don't think it'll make a difference. But if we put these two in here, it'll start using the water, and it'll start using energy to actually grow it. And you can see in here, like, oh, it's growing. No, 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 come over here, you zombie. Come over here. This is where you die. Close to this thing. But yeah, back to this thing. As you can see, it'll just continuously grow wheat and wheat seeds. And all it'll do is just use the energy that's within here. Is it an efficient way to do it? Not really. But it's better than nothing for the time being. And we're only using a water wheel, an invisible water wheel, to be exact. We can make a bit more of a better source of power. But for the time being, this will have to do. And in the future we are going to get way more better power sources. Like, we still have so many other mods to actually look into, which, stay tuned for that. We actually might go into mechanism by like the next 2 episodes. As I've told you, I'm preparing for this so we can go as fast as possible. It's all in this chest. What's in this chest? Oh, I think I actually spoiled what was in that chest. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, but as much as I've done right now, I think we're going to have to end this off a little more sooner than usual. I don't know how long I've been recording. I usually keep up a timer, or at least I check the time, but this time I completely forgot about how long I've been here. So, I guess a quick review. We've finally finished the forge, we've looked into how it works, and we've looked into all the recipes on how this crap works. And we've looked into the immersive engineering, looked into what both of these two forges does, even though I made them not on a recording session. And we figured out how this thing works. For next episode, I might make up some more of these, or we'll get into some more crazy stuff. But for the time being, I'll see you guys some other episode. Goodbye.